Cancer family, hello and welcome to your December 2024 tarot forecast. I'm Ms. Eden, and Cancer, I'm so happy you're here. Welcome. This is going to be a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Y'all, don't sweat it if you don't catch this video right after I release it. Know, Cancer, that there's a divine timing to everything, right? So when you feel that urge, that tingle to click and watch or listen, that's the right time for you to receive this message. And I do hope that there'll be something in this message for you, beautiful Cancers. Also, keep in mind that because this is a general reading for the Cancer collective family, not every single thing will hit for every single one of y'all. So take what is meaningful from these messages and then leave the rest for others. All right, beautiful Cancer. Now, I want to take a moment of gratitude to just thank the Cancer family and all those watching for all your support, all your comments, all your subscriptions, your likes, your shares. It really means a lot. The best, easiest, and cheapest, because it's free, way that you can support my work in this channel if you are enjoying these videos are to interact with them. That's really the best way that you can help promote my work, and I do deeply appreciate it. So if you like these messages, like these monthly readings, go ahead and hit that like button, y'all, because it's free. It doesn't take but a fraction of a second. And then if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe as well and become one of the family. So I want to say thank you again for all your wonderful messages, all the subscriptions. Just wow, my heart is really full, and just want to take a moment to send a message of gratitude back to the family, back to y'all. So sending y'all so much love and light. And I know we have a lot of new subscribers, so welcome to any new Cancer family that's joining us this month. And of course, to all the longtime subscribers, welcome back. I'm so happy all of y'all are here. So Cancer, we're going to do something a little bit different this month. Ooh, hold up, I'm getting ahead of myself. Now, I do mess with one other social media platform, that is my Instagram, and you can find that link in my bio, y'all. There's all sorts of things that get posted over there that don't always cross over here to my YouTube. So one really special thing that I have launched recently is I am now open to one-on-one tarot readings. You can book a tarot reading with me, and if you're interested in doing that, the way to do so is to go through my Instagram. I know it's kind of basic right now, but let's see what the response is, and then we can think like website and bigger picture, bigger things later. But if you want to book a tarot reading with me, or even you can gift a tarot reading to someone if you know that they would enjoy that sort of thing, reach out to me. Let me back it up. Go over to my Instagram. That link again is in my bio. Send me a DM and we'll go ahead and get your tarot reading scheduled. All right, fam? So, yeah, I'm really excited about working one-on-one with y'all. So don't hesitate. Even if you're just curious and you're not really willing to commit, but you kind of want to ask a couple questions first, reach out, send me a message. Let me know, okay? Knowledge is power. So put those fears to bed. Ask away. Ask those questions. Sorry, one of your cards fell. Let me just make sure I get that so I include it in our reading this month, Cancer. So that was my last plug. Again, I'm very excited for these next steps, little by little, right? I'm really excited to, again, be working with y'all one-on-one for those of you that like to do some tarot readings personally with me. Now, we're going to do something a little bit different this month, Cancer family, in the effort, words are hard today, to keep things a little bit shorter, trim these videos length a little bit more. I'm going to forego the astrology report in the tarot reading this month because I'm going to work on getting a separate video out for the astrology updates for December so that all signs, everybody can check that out, and it's not embedded into these videos. So that means today what we're going to do is an oracle card to set the theme, kind of get the vibe for the month of December for Gemini and your reading, and then we'll have our tarot reading. All right, beautiful. I keep saying Gemini. I'm so sorry. Cancer. Cancer. I just did Gemini's video, so I'm going in order. I apologize. The last, like an hour ago, I was just like Gemini, 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 Gemini. Cancer. We're with Cancer now, and I did clear the energy, just so you know. Like I did the clearing, but it's Mercury retrograde. Words have been hard. I will say I haven't had too many tech difficulties, knock on wood, Cancer, for this video as I film, But I have been very loosey-goosey in the mind. The amount of times I've had to walk back and forth, I've forgotten this, then I've had to go back, I've forgotten that. I've just, So it doesn't surprise me that I'm getting a little tongue-tied as well. It's just been, that's the theme for the Mercury retrograde for me. And you know what? I'll take it. I'll take being a little loosey-goosey up here as long as I'm slowing it down, not being reckless, right? Know that I need to slow it down. And my tech is doing okay. You know, it's holding up. It's doing its thing. So before I jinx it anymore, let's talk Oracle card pull. Today I'm using the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck for setting the theme for December for my beautiful Cancer family. Love this deck. It really speaks to me. I know if anyone works with Oracle decks or any kind of divining tool, you have certain tools that as you work with more, really you connect with. And so this has been a great deck and very much one that I've connected with that gives great overviews, broader picture, kind of pull back, let's look at the bigger picture, setting the tone. And I love the artwork and the messages. So for my Cancers this month, we have card number 50, Spirit of the River, Movement Toward Adventure. Ooh, Cancer, we got to read this. I love this for you. Things are picking up. All right, so let me see if I can get that. Yeah, kind of shown. I know it's not super clear, but okay, as clear as I can try and kind of make it. There you go. So you can get the image because the artwork is beautiful here. Spirit of the River, movement towards adventure, addiction to problems, allowing the trusted and trusting the current. Here we go, Cancer. And you're a water sign too, so here you go, back in the water. The Spirit of the River invites you to step into the flow, to stop swimming against or avoiding the current. Allow the waters to carry you downstream, away from the eddies and whirlpools. It's time to heed the call of a new adventure waiting for you. Stop working on the problem for a while. The issue is not what it seems. It is your addiction to fixing what has gone bad that is consuming so much of your time. Work to create a greater good, and the bad will resolve itself on its own. Ooh, very important for my Cancers to hear right now. There is nothing that you can accomplish with more efforting, quote unquote, as the situations in your life right now are subject to forces beyond your control. Recognize this, step back, and trust the flow. Wasn't I just saying that with my words are hard? And yeah. There is no loss of face or lack of honor or integrity. It is simply the way things are at this moment. When this card appears, it is time to say yes to the next leg of your journey. Your life is like a river, inevitably and inexorably, words are hard to do today, inexorably flowing to the sea. I probably butchered that word still, which is your divine destination. Be fearless and release yourself to the rushing water in the middle of the stream. Whatever it is you are holding on to, the feelings, the thoughts, the beliefs of how things are or how they should or could be, can be fixed easily with the power of the Spirit of the River. Simply let go and enjoy the thrill of the ride. All will be well. Trust. Surrender and trust, Cancer. I love that message for you this month. Very much a message for the broader collective, because we as humans, we don't do well when we don't know what's coming. We don't do well with uncertainty. But it's really, that's what the universe is asking us right now. It's asking us to slow down. It's a retrograde cycle, not just Mercury retrograde. A lot of planets are retrograding right now. So slow it down. You have permission right now. If you try and move forward, you're going to hit bumps and walls anyway. Might as well take the slow down. Okay? And as I say that, Cancer family, let's get into your reading. And I don't think you're going to be slowing down. Y'all don't want to slow down. Because you're starting with the Prince of Wands. Now in this deck, the court cards are a little bit different. So the Prince of Wands is the Knight of Wands, the equivalent of the Knight of Wands in the traditional Rider-Waite deck. So this Prince is all about movement, fiery, creative energy. Could be a lot about travel. Me and my Cancers are like traveling a bunch this holiday season, planning to this December. But with that travel is coming a lot of fiery creativity, movement, and just like the physical movement is creating internal movement is what I mean. It's like the physical movement is creating movement in your energy field or vice versa. Now, the energy that's surrounding you this month is if you like, I said slow it down and looky here. We have the King of Wands, which is in this deck the Knight of Wands. I know it's confusing. I know. But the King of Wands is, again, just that higher octave of like being in control and knowing how to wield your energy precisely, knowing how to create and manifest, knowing how to alchemize into that energy into the physical. This is about being that energy that walks into a room that is so fun and exciting to be around that like everyone is just magnetized to like wanting to be around you. So yeah, my Cancers are kind of fiery, starting off fiery with a lot of energy this month, a lot of new inspiration, a lot of new drive to explore new things, new places, maybe learn new things. I know these aren't swords, but again, like you might have a lot of new like things coming to you, insights, clarity, and certainly new energy. And that means like creative force energy, but also like just physical energy. This hasn't been a period for my Cancers though without testing your strength. This is the Strength card in this deck. It's lust. So maybe some of my Cancers have given in a little bit too much into the pleasures of life. It is the holiday season. We're overindulging, a lot of us. So again, just be easy on yourself. Just know when to reel it in. Be compassionate. This is strength through love and compassion, through a tender heart. This is not strength through aggression, like those first two cards, which are very fiery and aggressive. Could be a little warlike too, because it's my fire signs. This could also have to deal with some fire sign energy surrounding my Cancers this month. So that's going to be, fire signs are Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. In the past, there's been a lot of competition for your energy, Cancer. So again, like you're just re-seizing your energy. I love seeing that then, that flex, that move from where you are coming into December. And this is in the past, like that competition, too many voices, too many opinions going on, trying to use your energy to compete with others. But that's in the past, that's done. That strife is over. So on this card, it's strife. Hopefully it taught you some lessons. Again, that's, I think, why you were feeling that strength, that challenge in strength, right? That maybe, again, that way to get through that competition is, again, don't lead with that fiery aggression, that lower operating energy of Mars. You need to lead with that higher operating energy of fiery Mars, which is all about creativity, of divinely creating you, the unique you, okay? And honoring your unique self, and also honoring others' individual unique selves. So by keeping that mentality in mind, hopefully a lot of my Cancers were able to move through this competition. And again, this could be competition that we're creating in our own, like trying to figure something out. And we're just like, well, maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. Competing ideas. That's what I'm trying to say. But it could be outward, like you're actually competing with other people for using your energy in those ways. Maybe you're competing for energy. But ultimately, crowning your reading is the Nine of Cups, happiness. This is about you having done the things to fulfill your emotional cup. That's why I'm thinking that many of my Cancers moved through this competition period in the past wisely. Because then the universe was like, all right, y'all did well. Y'all have learned the lessons. Y'all moved through it with a heart-centered, compassionate, like, focus. And then here you are. Here's your reward. Emotional contentment. Your cup overfloweth. You're feeling stable. You're feeling really good, really happy. The card of happiness. That's what it says. So crowning my reading for my Cancers this month is happiness. And again, you're leaving that strife behind. You're leaving that competition behind. And there's going to be tests that are coming up for you from the universe, Cancer, because you are showing the universe that you are moving forward and stepping onto that new adventure. A lot of y'all are ready, willing, and able. You're already doing so. So the universe responds to that energy. It meets that energy that you're putting out. And so you will have a test this month about honesty, lying, cheating, taking from, but this is all about your mental well-being. Could also pertain to your mental well-being having to do with your stability and your resources. Maybe your money, maybe your job. This could be your coworkers. But I want us to keep in mind how we also take from our own mental well-being by thinking that we have to do everything ourselves, because this is the card of defeat. How do we self-defeat, through trying to go it alone, through trying to like, oh, woe is me, I have to do everything alone, and like operate behind the veil and like behind the curtain, and but complain about it the whole time. Meanwhile, you could just ask for help. But I want to also be clear that this card is also about maybe like an energy that is present that's not being honest, that's cheating, that's tricking, that's stealing. That could be us from ourselves, Cancer, but it could be an outward source as well. So be aware of that, because I think the universe is testing you. Again, how much have you learned from this past experience of competition that when you meet an energy that's trying to manipulate, take from your mental space, by not telling you the truth about something, by trying to cheat you on something, by trying to take from you, that again, when you're heart-centered, when you're leading from this space of happiness, this higher vibrational space, you can persevere through these challenges, just fine, Cancer. And I'm sorry if I keep saying Gemini. I realize I'm thinking in my mind, has that kept popping out? And I'm not realizing. Sorry about that, Cancer family. And there it is, the universe confirming it. Here you are right now, the Devil card. A lot of people are getting this card this month. Test from the universe. How much are you attached to those physical things in your life that really just hold us back? These are the 3D things, the lower vibrational things that our ego self are attached to. This is how we chain ourselves up, by thinking, oh, I need that new model of the car every year. I need to trade it in, and then I can't save for the company that I've wanted to start my whole life, right? Because I'm caught into the materialism of things, the consumerism of things, the addiction of things. So how are our vices, our addictions, our trappings of the material world really doing just that? Because this is the card of Capricorn, trapping us in controlling and manipulating us in that grasp of power through material things, material affairs, making you think you need all this stuff on the physical, when what you're waking up to, Cancer, this month is like, it's so much more than just money, power, and fame. There's so much more there that fills my cup. There's so much more to life than that. There's so much more there that seeds my energies. Sorry, are these both upside down? There we go. There's so much more creativity and epiphany moments and insight out there. And it's not just coming from like making more money, buying new things. That's not really where the deep satisfaction comes from. That's where I'm feeling more defeat and strife, because I'm not really giving myself what I need. Again, 5s are all about change, past and present. Sorry, past and future for my Cancers this month. Change is coming, and that's good. But along the path, the universe is going to test you to make sure you're ready for the next thing. So be wary of the vices. Again, it's holiday season, okay? Don't try and control everything. Recognize if we're getting a little too overindulgent in something, if we're getting a little too grasping on to, like, especially physical things, controlling others. But this is, again, how we chain ourselves down. Very much tied to the physical world. There's so much beyond the physical. Your team wants to work with you, okay, this month. This is about teamwork. This isn't how other people see my Cancers. So a good team player. You are collabing, you're doing the work, and just make sure, again, that as you meet these other energies and come upon these other energies this month, that you're on the lookout for any kind of sneaky, lying, cheating, manipulative tests. Might come in the form of maybe some of your team members, or if you have someone new there. So again, it's not like don't trust anybody. It's just, that's the universe testing you. Use those skills that you've been learning, okay? And your team, I think, is going to be, you're going to be good to go with the teamwork. The work's going to be going well. Y'all are going to be playing nicely together. I have a feeling that these are more internal constructs for my Cancers this month, the strife and this defeat. We got to break, and that's what you've broken with that energy of the Prince of Wands and the Knight of Wands, right? Coming into the month. Your hopes and fears are, am I going to be able to continue to fill my emotional cup and maintain this level of happiness that I have with this Queen of Cups? She is very deeply spiritually connected, very compassionate, very warm and nurturing. But this isn't your hopes and fears. You're worried that all this fiery energy that all these tests you're going to have to go through that are going to make you hold your boundaries and know where your boundaries lie with regards to how